Everybody, welcome back to the Rebel Jump channel. I wanted to share a small issue that I have with the Sabercore 3.0, a finding that I've made. You just saw the light go into from red to off. That means it's now in deep sleep mode. I actually put this lightsaber in the Sabercore software to 1 minute idle mode. So after 1 minute it goes into deep sleep mode. I like that because when I turn off the saber after using it, it will go into deep sleep mode, which preserves battery, which is of course fantastic. Now of course a full review for this lightsaber is coming very soon, as well as the Sabercore 3.0 soundboard review. Well, I wanted to show you one thing that I noticed, and I'm not sure if you guys have the same issue, or if you can call it an issue. Maybe a firmware update can resolve this. But let me turn on the saber.
Dark side relic.
So we take her out to deep sleep mode. Now the interesting is the 1 minute timer for idle time from this point on. So after 1 minute not turning on the saber, it will go into idle mode. But it also affects the lightsaber when it's actually on. So I'm gonna turn her on, and I'm just gonna hold the saber without having any clashes here. I can just move it. You see, I just move it around. There's motion that being detected. So the lightsaber, the gyro motor is definitely detecting sense changes in the I-axis and the Y-axis, X-axis. Sorry. So I'm moving the lightsaber around, and I'm not engaging any clashes because that is the point I want to show you guys. So holding that lightsaber. Let's say I'm trooping. I'm in a con, and people are making pictures of me. So I'm holding the lightsaber like this, right? And I'm posing like this or that, holding the lightsaber, not doing any crazy stuff. I'm not bashing it. I am not. I'm not swinging it around. I'm just holding it. So just waiting around. And then this happens. The lightsaber auto shuts off in idle mode. Even when the lightsaber is on, it will shut itself off when it's not being used. And I think that's super annoying. And that is, I think it's a really annoying issue for the soundboard, because I cannot control this. I believe I cannot control this from the software. I cannot change this. The saber is on. The motions are being detected, or maybe not enough to engage a clash sound, for example, or a swing motion. So let me see if I keep engaging a swing mode every 10 seconds, if the saber turns off as well. I don't think so. So I turn her on again, and let's move the lightsaber and have a motion coming up after I don't know, 10 seconds. I don't think in this case the saber will turn off, but that means you have to keep using the lightsaber the whole time. You need to have a motion being engaged. You cannot just hold it for a minute or two like this for making a picture, because it will shut down. So that is something that's not really an issue, but it's just something I noticed. And sitting in my chair, for example, watching a Star Wars movie with just a lightsaber in my hand like this, and not engaging anything, not a swing or something, just holding it for a bit, that means it will auto shut off. So I need to keep moving the lightsaber beyond this. These motions are being detected as well by the lightsaber, but they're not actioning a flash or a clash sound or a swing sound, because the swings are not hard enough. Because now it's good. So that means I need to keep doing this. I need to engage the lightsaber to keep it running. So I need to keep that swing going. You cannot just leave it. You cannot leave it unattended for a few, roughly a minute without using it, because it will shut down itself. So I felt it's kind of curious. Now I did some clashes, as you heard, some swings. So you should think, okay, you engage the lightsaber from turning it on, so now it definitely should stay on, but that's not the case. So it re-triggers like a timer, and then after an X amount of time it will auto shut down again when I'm holding it, which I can imagine if you're gonna do trooping or cons and you don't constantly moving the lightsaber so much. Of course it also might have to do with the sensitivity settings, like the more sensitive I set it, the easier it will pick up motions and trigger a clash sound or whatnot, but that is of course definitely correlated. But I found it interesting that when the lightsaber is not making any flash sounds or clash sounds because of the motions being detected, it will auto shut down itself. So that makes me think, does it have to do with the fact that I set the auto timeout to 1 minute? And if that's so the case, it will not only affect the mode of the lightsaber now being inactive. It's not only affecting this, but it also affects when the lightsaber is actually turned on. Increasing the timer, of course, to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes can be done, but that also means maybe the timer will only stay that much long in idle mode. And then also means when I don't play with the lightsaber, I need to wait at least 5 minutes before it goes into deep sleep mode, which is a little bit less effective because we don't have a kill key anymore with this Sabercore 3.0 setup, because it has the deep sleep mode. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. Now you might argue, why would you have your lightsaber on for more than a 1 minute and don't do anything with it? Well, actually that happens quite often, where you just hold your lightsaber, make some pictures, as I said, do a con troop, you hold it like this, you're not playing too much with it, and it would be annoying if the lightsaber keeps shutting out so fast, depending on the idle mode you set in the config file. Let me know if you have something similar like this. Maybe it's absolutely a non-issue, you guys don't experience it, but I just felt I needed to make a video about it, because there might be other people experiencing this and wonder, what is going on with my lightsaber? Is it broken? No, it's not broken, it's perfectly normal accordingly to this soundboard, and that is just something that is there as a feature. I wish that there was no timeout mode for a lightsaber that's idle, because to me that's kind of annoying, because when I want to drain the battery for whatever reason, I can't do that without making a motion that triggers a sound file every 20-30 seconds, and then I have to, you know, attend the lightsaber the whole time until the battery is drained. When would you drain your battery? Well, for example, if I go traveling by airplane or something like that, and I just want to make sure there's no issues with the lithium-ion battery, and they check it and say, oh, there's a battery inside, you cannot travel, whatnot. It might be the case, right? There's plenty of reasons why you would have your saber in the idle mode for a longer period of time. Display is a good example. Let's say you want to do some display piece, you want to put a Saberforge saber in the background of your YouTube videos, whatnot. That might be a little bit annoying. So let me know if you guys have that same matter or not. I don't say it's a per se big issue or not, or don't want to imply it's a big issue. I just say I have experienced it on this particular Sabercore 3.0 soundboard, and I felt there's an interesting setting choice for both idle mode and idle mode being the saber on and when the saber's off. So let me know in the comments what you think about it. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you later. Bye bye.